But they don't help right here.
Say you what? Say it again. Say it one more time.
And he like that shit.
You like it. And you doing the most.
You still doing gay shit. You think this on the side of your head for no reason? Is that what you think? It's on the side of your head for no reason? So why you just said that gay ass shit, bro? Why would you just say that? Why would you just say that? You ain't got shit to say? Hello? You ain't got shit to say?
No.
Hello? Sit your ass down.
Are you?
Keep on doing that
You
shit.
like this type of stuff?
You thought I wasn't gonna put your ass on last night, see? Talking all that goddamn shit.
Dear Black community.
All right. Oh. Oh. I'm trying to get my thoughts together. Cause I don't want to say nothing. I don't want to say nothing that. I don't want to say nothing that I'm gonna regret. But I do want to give y'all this side of the equation and how that plays out when you do that. Right? So to that young man, because I watched the live after after one of my best friends tagged me in that. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get my words together. One of my best friends tagged me in that. I had already seen it. It keeps being brought to my attention. I was like, yeah, I gotta do a reaction. First of all, to that young black man, because I think what parents don't realize is that boy is gonna grow up to be a man, and a lot of times, if we don't heal ourselves from things like that, you end up repeating it in your life eventually. So I'm gonna say this. I've been that young black boy right there. I done been that. It says Atlanta, Georgia on the video. I'm from Dallas, Texas. Moved back and forth, Houston, Dallas. So I think it's really kind of a southern thing as well. In my experience, I was dragged down the hall by my hair. Back then, my hair was very long. When my mom found out, I was lying to her because, first of all, I couldn't be truthful about talking to a woman. Now, mind you, me and my mom are on good terms now. It took some time, us not talking to each other to finally understand each other, because I was just tired of dealing with disrespect. It's just sad, man, because it's like back then when they were doing it to me, it wasn't really no cameras. Now it's cameras everywhere. And I watched the live afterwards, and he was saying, you know, they didn't abuse me. He was like, look at my body. Do it look like I got scratches or anything on my body? And he was like, I was doing bad stuff. And that's the way that I internalized everything too. I was just, my mom would give me a Bible. I would go to my room and I would pray about it, and I would pray it away, and I would hope that it would just go away. But what I slowly started to realize over time is this is not going, I slowly started to realize this is not going away. This is a part of who I am. I'm either going to have to accept who I am, because I went through the process of changing everything. I'm talking about like my friends dressing me up, making me look nice, trying to make me feel more comfortable. None of that was working. I always felt out of place. I always felt like I was doing something wrong in my eyes, even though I was doing the right thing for them. And even when I was 12 years old, I was sat down, had an intervention with them. They tried to come from a nice way, you know what I'm saying? And just telling me what they wanted to do with my life. They wanted me to, you know, do this, be with this person, you know, have kids, all these things. And it's just like, yo, nobody ever once asked, what do you want? What do you want to do? What will make you happy? If you could have things your way when you grow up, how do you want your family to be? Nobody ever asked that. First of all, this video is wrong on several different levels because there was a barber who pushed his edge all the way back and wrote gay in his hair. We need to talk about, first of all, how in the barber community, we've made humiliating black kids okay. We need to talk about in the black community how we find humiliation in battling with each other. We think that's the tactic that's gonna make things work. But what you don't realize is that when you're a young child and you go through things like that and you become an adult and you have an inner voice, a subconscious inside your head, your subconscious voice is going to be that negative voice that you heard from your family members. Unless you absolutely heal from everything that people done put you through, your voice, your inner self-talk is going to be extremely negative. And it's going to take time in order for you to heal that and tone that down. It's going to take time for you to tone that voice down. And I don't think I think black people don't even realize that. This is what my family would tell me. They would tell me, we're doing this because when you go out in the world, it's going to be way harder. But the thing is, with family, it's supposed to be the people who nurture you. It's supposed to be the people who care for you, who actually want to see you doing well, who actually want something positive to happen to you. But instead of something positive happening to you, they're doing the same thing. But you're supposed to be able to find peace, or you're supposed to be able to find some type of anything, any type of peace, any type of, I know self-confidence comes from self, right? But what happens when the people you're supposed to gain the self-confidence from are the people who are tearing you apart? Don't nobody want to talk about that. And the simple fact that I watched the live and he's already accepted this as appropriate behavior, which I did too. I'm 29 years old now. I know what the fuck is going on. I know that's not right. I know that you have to accept yourself first in the world in order for you to accept the world the way it is. It's not right, man. I don't like sitting on negative subjects too long, but I hope that this video comes back to his family, and I'ma just say in a simple way, y'all messing him up. I know y'all don't want him to be gay. I know that that's a thing in the black community. I know that's the thing in every community. I know y'all don't want y'all little boy to be doing this and living this type of lifestyle. But look at what you do. Look at what you do. Who's really the person who's causing the issues? Your son is gay. You're either gonna accept it or you're not. But in the process, you're probably gonna ruin the relationship forever. So is that worth that? You know what I'm saying? Just cause you embarrassed? But whatever, man. Y'all fucking up.